Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jesse. If you want to know exactly how much we have saved already on week number 15, if I'm not mistaken, make sure to watch the entire video. Hey guys, so welcome back. Again, we are going to be counting how much money we have been saving on the money saving challenge that myself and my wife are doing. If you guys can see this, the stacks are definitely getting thicker. If you guys remember from the first video, I'll probably put a clip here on the screen so you guys can see the difference of how much money we have been able to save. And if you guys are curious to know how much or how we're actually saving all this money, it's basically like this, okay? We're calling it the $1, $5, $10, $20, and a few $50 challenge, meaning every time we go to stores, the grocery store, the restaurants, we would ask any change that we get back, or we would ask for cash back. It would go in a little bucket that we have. Now, of course, you guys might be saying, but Jesse, right now we can't really go to stores or go to restaurants to get change and blah, blah, blah. I get it. The only stores that we really have been going to right now is actually just the grocery stores. We went to Costco. I did ask for some cash back, and we have been going, to a few grocery stores here and there, and it has been adding up. This is basically the extra cash that we're going to be counting today. Now, if I'm not mistaken, from last week, we did count, I believe, $2,300, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So this is the challenge that we're going to be doing for the rest of the year, because we are trying to buy a brand new car with this cash. Now, the cool thing about this is you guys are actually seeing us save this much money, by doing this challenge. And at the end of the year, we are going to be taking you guys on a quick trip so we can buy basically a new car. My wife needs a new car, so we're trying to save as much as we can. Now, with that being said, this is the cash that we have right here. Right now, what we're going to do together, we are going to be breaking everything apart, counting it, and see how much money we have for this week. Now, one thing I do want to mention, guys, is just make sure, guys, please stay safe out there. It is a little hectic, and that's all I ask. Just stay as safe as possible. It's just, I'm very, very positive person, and I'm pretty sure we are going to get through this pretty soon. All I ask, I have a pretty small reach as far as the channel here that I have. I know a couple hundred or sometimes a few thousand of you watch my videos. I just want to make sure that I put my 2 cents in and just say, guys, please take this seriously. Only go out when you need to. If you need to go to the grocery store, just be as careful as possible. Stay within 6 feet of people. That way, you're safe and everyone else is safe, okay? And honestly, one thing that we're doing is every time we come into the apartment, we actually leave the shoes in the outside, or leave the shoes in the by the door. And sometimes we get Lysol spray and just spray them down. But you might not even have to go that far. But anyways, so we are going to be counting everything together. So if you guys see any blue strap right here, that's basically it equals 100. Okay. Now also I want to mention is I have kind of like a new setup here. I bought a new tripod, and I basically wanted it to set up like this, so that way it's not like in an angle. That way it's right above like arrow view. That way you guys can have a better view of what we're going to be doing today. Okay, so with that being said, I think we should start separating everything just to make it easy on ourselves. So I am wearing gloves today. It's just to be safe. Okay, so we're going to be separating all the 20s here, or the 10s, whatever comes first. So this is basically the miscellaneous cash that doesn't have a strap. So I'm gonna be putting this to the side for now. Maybe let me see. I'll put it. I'm just gonna put it to the side. That way you guys can see everything. Okay. So let me get some of these are already ripping, which is fine. But let me get these are all 5s. Let me see. So we have 5s, 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 20, 20. I believe all these are 20s. There we go. And hopefully I do count everything correctly, because I know you guys have been mentioning sometimes I kind of mess up on my count, and I really, really apologize for that. But typically it's because I do these videos very late at night. Right now it is early. For the first time ever, it is around 6 o'clock p.m. So hopefully I don't mess up. Okay, so we have the 1s, 5s. Let me put the 10s right below the 5s. I'll put the 20s on this side right here, and of course this is all the miscellaneous cash that we have. Okay, I need to have my notebook always here. So if you guys are curious to know how I do this, I've never shown you guys this. So basically this is what I do. I'll just write ones, fives, tens, 20s, and of course 50s, because we are putting in some 50s there. So then all I do that way at the end of the video, I just count it out. Okay, if you guys hear noise on the background, it's because it is raining. It's pouring today, guys. It really is pouring, so just FYI. Okay, so we have the miscellaneous cash here. What I'm gonna do is get all the ones here, put it on top of the ones. The 50s, I'll put it on a separate stack right here. The 20s, I'll put it on top of the 20s. And you guys get the idea. So the 10s go here, the 5s. I like my money facing a certain way. That's why it takes a little bit longer. Okay, so as I'm fixing all this money, guys, let me know in the comment section below right now what if you guys can let me know in the comment section right now where you're watching this video from. Okay, I know I ask that question a lot, but I'm always curious to know where my subscribers are at. Okay, so just let me know in the comment section. Okay, there we go. So let me see, let me kind of fix the camera up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna start off with the ones. Okay, so as I mentioned, each of these stacks here with the blue, that's $100. So we have $100, $200 right off the bat. So I'll put it here. So we have 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $209. Now if you guys don't mind, I might have to just count everything twice just to be sure, because I always mess it up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay, so now we're gonna go for the 5s. Now I also want to mention, I kind of want to make this into like a little talking session. We've been watching a lot of Netflix lately because we have been at home. I'm fortunate that we're still able to work from home. But one of our favorite shows that we ended up watching the last week or two, we ended up watching Tiger King. If you guys haven't seen Tiger King, make sure to go check it out. It's so funny. You just have to watch it to understand what I'm saying. I don't want to sound all crazy. The other one we watched was the Love is Blind. It's so cringe. That show is so cringe, but it's kind of good. So that's pretty funny as well. And now we're watching another one about these chemists who kind of went bad. I think we're only on the second episode where they went bad and they basically are corrupt. So I don't want to go into too much detail on that because I haven't finished it. I also started Breaking Bad, but I'm not really a fan of it yet. But just FYI. Oh, you know what? I'll use that as a question for you guys as well. Let me know in the comment section right now, what is your favorite show currently that you guys are watching? That way I can go watch it as well. Okay. Alrighty. So let's keep going. So we have a 5. So again, each of these straps is 100. So we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600. So 600. So 600, 5, 10. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So it's actually 700, 5, 10, 15. $715. And if you guys know, there's an extra 1 here, so there's actually $210 in ones. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now, I don't know if I have any more straps. Give me 1 second. I think I only have 1 more strap, so I have 2 actually. Need to wrap this one up just to make sure everything's smoothly. So let me just recount it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. So let me just wrap it up really quick. I'm very excited for this week to see how much money we have. I know it kind of sucks. We were on a roll with this because this is actually the first challenge that we've ever done together. But unfortunately, because of the situation, we can't really be doing it as much as we were doing it, right? So there we go. So we have $715 in just fives. We have 210 in ones, 715. So now let's go for the tens. We have 100, 200, 300, 300, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Actually, 400 bucks. 400 in just tens. So I have one more strap. I know there's different straps out there for each denomination, but this is currently the only thing I have. So yeah, just FYI. Okay, so I need to make sure I do this correctly. Okay, there we go. All right, the next thing we're gonna do, or denomination, we're gonna go for the 20s. Okay, so let me put these are the miscellaneous, so let's count these. So we have 20, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, $980. We're $20 away from the $1,000 just on the 20s. And the last denomination that we have here is the 50. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, which is $200. 100, 200. I know we haven't really been adding a lot of 50s, but that's why, you know, we have a few. Now, if you guys might be wondering why we're adding 50s and 20s, well, since I used to sell quite a bit on eBay and now it's kind of stopped, some of that cash has been going on here. And well, as far as the 50s, we have been throwing that on here, but that's basically why. Okay, but of course we haven't really been selling them much. That's why the 50s are pretty low. So now I do have the final count here, so I'm gonna count it with my handy dandy calculator because I'm not a mathematician. I need to use my calculator. Okay, so we have 210 in ones, plus 715 in fives, plus 400 in tens, plus 980 in 20s, plus, let me see, 200 in 50s. There we go, guys, there we go. We are at $2,505. $2,500 already on this money saving challenge. We're getting close to the $3,000 mark. Once we reach the $3,000, it's gonna be crazy. I'm very happy that everything's going pretty smoothly, because this challenge has not only opened up our eyes, because I always like to mention this, guys, if we weren't to be putting this money to the side for this challenge that we're doing, honestly, all this cash that you see right here would have gone to waste. We would have been spending it on nothing. And the fact that we're being disciplined and putting some money away when we do get change, or we sell some things online, and you know, etc., this has made us more disciplined to know exactly where our money is going. Sometimes this is a problem. A lot of us might only have, like, let's say $10, you know, in our pockets, and we might feel like, it's $10. Let me go buy some chips. Let me go buy some Starbucks. Let me go buy this and this. And before you know it, it does add up. Okay, so I hope I can get to motivate at least one of you guys to start saving, especially during these hard times that we're all facing. And that's why I've created this channel, to make sure I teach you guys, not only so you guys can see how we budget, because we are new to budgeting, so we are learning along the way, but also to motivate you guys to make sure how important it is to budget, to save money. And just for circumstances like this, you know, this situation came out of left field. It paralyzed basically the whole world. So if I can motivate at least one of you guys, that's gonna be my thank you. Okay, and I'm very grateful for every single one of you guys that has subscribed, has liked this content, and I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Now I know I've been saying this, but a video is coming pretty soon on how much money YouTube has been paying us. It's taking a little bit longer because I need to make sure it's smooth, because I need to have a lot to talk about. And honestly, it's taking a while, and I need to make more time for it. Okay, so just FYI, that's coming. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Make sure to stay safe out there, protect yourself, and also, just if you don't have to go out, don't go out, just stay home. We are going to get through this together. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay safe, everyone. Stay safe, everyone, and have a good one. Peace.